you're not getting views or subscribers because you don't have a strategy when you creating your content. Let's talk about it. Okay, let's get into it. Okay, first and foremost, when you get ready to make your videos, you need to have some type of strategy, so you won't just be going on a wing just making your content. Okay, hi, my name is Kay from KTV, and today we're going to talk about some tips on what you need to be doing to make sure that you are planning out your content effectively. Okay, so we're going to get straight into it. And if you've ever been on any of my channels or any of my videos, you will know that I always have my handy dandy notebook paper. Okay, so I don't want to forget nothing, because you got to remember this stuff. All right, so first thing, this is very, very important. Okay, very, very important. And you want to make sure you stay to the very end of this video, because I'm gonna be giving all the tea. Okay, and go ahead and subscribe while you at it. While you waiting. All right, so first thing you need to make sure you understand or know is, who is your audience? Okay, you have to know who your audience is. If you're just getting on here posting videos, right, just posting content, and you're not getting any views, you're not getting any subscribers, or if you are getting views, not as many views as you would like, okay, then you're wasting your time. All right, you need to know who your audience is. Okay, what is an audience? It's a group of people that your content is going to be mainly for. For example, are you making content for just mothers? Are you making content for just men? Are you making content for people who want to learn how to cook, want to learn how to bake, want to learn how to draw, want to learn? Who is your audience? Who is your content directly for, right? Once you figure that out, planning out everything will be so much easier for you. Okay, and you don't have to worry about just cutting on the camera and just making videos, and you're just dishing videos out left and right about different things. And what happened is, when people come to your channel and you are just doing different things, they don't even know what they're coming to your channel for. Like, what is I'm coming to your channel for? That wasn't the correct sentence, but anyways. Okay, a lot of YouTubers or people that are on YouTube watching, they have favorite YouTubers that they like to watch, because they know I can go over here and get the tea on what happened on some type of favorite TV show. Okay, I can go over here and learn some educational value about something, so that is my YouTuber for that, right? People have their favorite YouTubers, right? So because they know, like, I'm going to go learn that from this particular person, so I'm going to go watch their channel. Okay, and one thing you need to remember is that people watch YouTube like they watch television, okay? I've seen comments say, oh, I don't watch nothing but YouTube. Some people don't even have other subscriptions. They only use YouTube. So take that information and use it as you will, okay? Know your audience. Know who you're talking to, okay? The second thing that you want to do, once you figure out who your audience is, you want to identify what is your channel mainly about, okay? I kind of just gave you the information. What is it going to be mainly about? Okay, so maybe you pick that you want to teach about baking. Okay, well, what are you teaching the people how to bake? Just at home? Like, oh, okay, you can learn how to bake at home for your family. Are you teaching them how to bake to create their own bakery, like have an in-house bakery company? Or are you showing them, like, listen, boom, so the first thing is going to teach you the regular steps on how to bake a cake from scratch. Okay, I'm going to teach you that. All right, do a whole series on that. Okay, then I'm going to teach you how to make sure that the cakes cool off and how you layer a cake properly. Okay, what is your channel mainly about? Okay, professional baking or home baking, however you want to do it. Okay, niche that down as much as possible. It'll make it easier for you. Okay, if you're going to be a gamer and your channel is mainly doing a series on teaching people how to get through this particular level for a game, make it specific so that they'll know. Because if you don't do that, then what are they doing? What are they looking at your channel for? Okay, next, okay, what can you offer? All of these things kind of play in, they play with each other, but you need them to understand, to break it down all the way. Okay, so what value can you offer to your audience? Okay, so if I'm going to be known for baking, I'm going to be able to give them the value of open up their own bakery from home, making little sweet treats to where they can offer and make some type of financial value from it, right? They can say, oh, I'm going to go over here because I know they're going to teach me something about how to dish out a new treat for my bakery or whatever it is. and I can sell it, and business is gonna be booming because I learned it from whatever channel that it is that you're offering, okay? Or I'm gonna unlock the new game because this person is teaching me how to do it, and I'm gonna continue to practice until I get the steps down. And what happens is you get more watch time because that person's gonna continue to go back and watch. Let me make sure I understood what they just showed me so I can keep watching it. You get more watch time. You see what I just did there? Your girl teaching you the game, okay? So make sure you go ahead and subscribe and turn on your bells, okay? All right. Now, this next one, they all go together, but a lot of people don't think, okay? So how can you describe your channel with 3 topics, okay? So what will be the 3 value offers that you will value to your audience, okay? So you're probably wondering, like, well, why is that important? Because if you ever pay attention to, when you look at people's YouTube banners, they have at least 2 to 3 descriptions on what their channel is mainly about, okay? I'm helping you plan out your channel. Right, so that you can take this information, jot it down, right, figure those components out, make you a banner for the top of your YouTube channel. Some people don't even have banners. Some people don't put anything on there, okay? So some people like looking at those because they can say, okay, oh, this person's channel is mainly about these 3 components. Either I'm going to subscribe to them or I'm not. Okay, you can't force somebody to subscribe. Either they're going to subscribe because they like you, or they're going to subscribe because they feel like you offer something that they can take from it. All right, so how does that work? You're probably like, girl, how do I describe? So for me on this channel, okay, I would describe my particular channel as we'll have YouTube tips, YouTube growth, and financial growth, okay? Because I make videos about ways to make money financially. We'll have one video right now that's doing well in numbers at this current time. So I have more videos I have to dish out about that. Because obviously that's what my audience like, okay? Everybody's trying to figure out how to make more money in 2025, okay? So when you see, and I have to update my banner, because right now it just has 3 little things on there, but I'm changing it because I am niching down, as you can see, okay? So you want to see, like, what you want to make sure you put those components up there so that people can see exactly what your channel is about, okay? So if that makes any kind of sense, all right? So now, why is all of this information important? Okay, so when you get ready to plan out your channel from all the information I just provided to you, and we're going to recap in a minute, okay, you want to make sure that you are sticking to that. Why is that important? Because the way YouTube algorithms sometimes work, okay, because it has been changing periodically, all right, is once YouTube look at their metadata and they see, like, okay, this person makes videos primarily for these particular topics. This is the only video that they're dishing out. These are the only 3 videos they're dishing out, okay? When YouTube starts configuring that information into their metadata and they start saying, like, okay, this is what the person is doing, then the people on the other end who is searching for this information, right, you eventually be picked up, right, to where you'll get more views, okay, more views for your watch time, which is what we want, okay? That's the main thing. That's the hardest thing to do on YouTube right now, is to get the watch time hours, okay? But if you take a few months and get this down to the T, where you figure out your audience, what value can you offer them, what is your channel going to be known for, right? And you make videos in your niche for those particular things, and not just dishing out just any type of videos because you just feel like, oh, today I'm going to make a video on that. When you do that, that's not pertaining to the other videos that you've made before, you confuse your audience. And then what happens? They unsubscribe because they didn't come to your channel for you to just go left field, okay? They came to your channel to get these 3 particular components because that is what you showed that you offered. That's what they clicked on your video from the beginning, and they don't want any confusion, okay? YouTubers do not like being confused, whether they're making content, okay, or watching the content. Nobody likes being confused, all right? So you don't want to confuse them by just throwing anything out there. Does that make sense? Okay, comment down below if you understand what I'm saying to you, okay? So that helps the algorithm, and that helps you get more viewers, okay? I'm gonna link a video in the description about how I got more views, okay, on my channel. So you make sure you're gonna click in that and watch that video, okay? So you can learn, okay? All right, now, here's the thing, all right? I'm going to be dishing out a video really soon, sometime this week, about some strategies. It's going to be 12 strategies, all right? Or somewhere in that brain part that you can use to help you create your videos, okay? So that it'll make it less confusing for you while you are on this channel, okay? Or while you're on YouTube trying to navigate your way through this YouTube thing, because being a new YouTuber, it can be hard, okay? Now, what Robin waiting for towards the end. Okay, so let's get down to the real quickly. Now that you have that information, right, as far as in everything you need when it comes to pretty much starting your channel, okay? So who's your audience, what your channel is mainly about, and what you can offer to your audience, and as well as describing your channel in 3 descriptions, okay? That's the main thing. Okay, now what you want to make sure that you do, okay, is that first you want to start off making sure that whatever videos that you're dishing out, okay, you want to make sure that you're consistent with those videos, okay? However it is, mix and match. Well, like I said, I'm going to do a 12 strategy video real soon that I've been using, that's been working for me, okay? That's been helping me through this process of being a new YouTube content creator, because I navigated and learned TikTok when I was over there a few years ago, or last year around sometime, and I got up to like 12,000, 13,000 followers over there using the same strategies that I used over there that have now learned YouTube that I'm using over here to see if it's going to work, which it has been working. Okay, all right, so anyways, now what you want to do, okay, is whatever theme that you use or whatever it is that you're using for your channel, you want to make sure that you stay consistent with that, okay? Now, you want to make you a banner, okay? You can make a banner on Canva. I have another video that I'm putting out about the best tools you can use for free, okay? Make you a banner on Canva. Make it nice and clean, put it up there, okay? If you're going to start your channel, start it from scratch, start it looking good. Don't just throw things up there, because people go on your page and they look at those components. They look and see, okay, do they have a banner? Is it nice? Is it neat? Okay? When you're starting your channel, start putting your videos out. The very first video that you dish out, okay, talk to the camera like I'm talking to you. Talk to your people. Tell them that you're on your journey of becoming a content creator. Try to make it as long as possible, about a good 8 to 10 minutes starting out, okay? Put your first video out. Let your first video letting people know, hey, my name is X, Y, and Z. Whatever name you want to go by on YouTube. You may not want to go by your real name. I go by K on KTV. That's my first few letters of my name, okay? Let them know, like, hey, I'm a new YouTuber. I'm here starting my journey. Subscribe to me because I'm starting my journey and watch my growth, right, in the next 30 days. Whatever it is that you want to put out, make sure you're letting your audience know, okay? And tell them come along with you on your journey so they can watch your progress and the progress that you're making, okay? And continue that, okay? You can do a whole series on that, okay? My first 30 days on YouTube, starting out. Okay, now as you are figuring out your audience, all right, you can mix in videos as far as in what you really want them to get from you. Okay, what is it that you want your audience to know about you? What do you want to be known for on YouTube? Let them know, like, hey, I'm new on my channel, I'm going to be doing this, teach you how to sew, teach you how to cook. Whatever those topics are, pick it. Let them know in your first few videos that's what you're going to be doing. Okay, the first 2 to 3 videos, however you want to do it, okay? Start that there. And then going on to your 4th or however videos it takes you to let your audience know who you are. It should only take 1, maybe 2, okay? Then slowly start dishing out those videos to your audience, okay? And so when you're making these videos, right, you want to always let them know, okay? Hey, you can go and watch this video, how I did X, Y, and Z, or watch the next video to do X, Y, and Z steps. Whatever it is that you're going to be doing, okay, however you want it to go, okay? Now, before you can do that, of course, you have to have videos, right? So you want to put up at least the first 2 to 3 videos, right? Okay, and then when you get to that 4th video, you can say, hey, go watch my introductory video to get to know me, okay? Or you can link all of those 3 videos about you in the description section of your box, okay, of YouTube, right? And so they can look down and get to know more about you, okay? So they can know what do you have to offer as a content creator, right? So they want to be like, well, who is this person, right? Let them get to know you, okay? And then you continue to work your process way through, okay? Every 30 days, what I want you to do, okay? Or you can say starting out every week, I want you to make 1 video about your progress. okay? Talking to your people. Today, I made videos for 7 days and I've gotten X, Y, Z subscribers now. How you feel, things like that. Talk about your emotions. Be vulnerable to people on YouTube, okay? I like to call my audience as well as my subscribers my family, because obviously if you decided to subscribe to me, you felt some type of adaption that you wanted to be connected to me, right? Because we're on YouTube. So I like to call my subscribers family, because I feel like we're all some type of family in some type of way, okay? So let them know your feelings. Be vulnerable as much as you can, not too much to where it's like, okay, but share enough. Remember, it's social media, but be vulnerable. Let them know how you feel, and things like that. Make one video a week, okay? Once you get to those first 30 days or that first 4 weeks, then you can do you can make it a weekly thing, okay? Or you can do bi-weekly, or you can do 30 days, okay? And let them know, like, oh, my first 30 days on YouTube, this is how it went, okay? Share data, share analytics, all those particular components, right? That'll help you grow as a YouTuber, because people can see, like, oh, they're willing to share their growth with me. Be honest. Like, listen, these first 30 days, baby, I only got 5 subscribers. Now I gotta figure out what the heck I gotta do to go back to the drawing board, because this ain't working. Be vulnerable. Let them know the truth. Like, it is what it is. Or you have good news, like, oh my gosh, my first 30 days, like for me, my first 28 to 30 days, I got 45 subscribers. I feel like that's good, right? I'm coming back on the channel because I've been on YouTube for a while, but I wasn't consistent making content. But you're being vulnerable to your audience and let them know, and have data to back it up, because I had data to back it up, right? So they won't think you're lying, which is not saying that you're a liar or nothing, but you know what I'm saying, right? Be vulnerable to your audience, because that's what they want to see, okay? Listen, don't fake the funk, okay? People can see through you, okay? Period. They'll know if you're lying. People pull up your whole life. So just be honest with your audience. Let them know the truth, okay? Make that a series of doing that, okay? I'm kind of giving you like the scope and sequence of how to make content on YouTube, okay? Now, as you progress through the process of creating content, you want your videos to be a little lengthy, okay? The first videos, make it a good 8 to 10 minutes, all right? After that, you want to try to proceed into like the 20s, 23s, okay? You're probably like, girl, why do I need to make a video that long? The reason why you want to make a video that long is because if you're going to be a content creator on YouTube, YouTube like long form content, okay? A video that's not as long as 10 or 15 minutes or longer, okay? I sometimes feel like they don't consider that as being long content, as well as if you're on the platform to be monetized eventually. That is the plan, okay? I don't care what nobody says on YouTube. Starting out, okay, your plan, your end goal should be to be monetized. How you reach that goal is the phases of what you're doing to be monetized, okay? So everybody's goal on YouTube is to eventually get monetized, because we want to have extra streams of income. It may not be your primary income, but it's going to be some type of income, okay? So you want to make sure that you make longer videos, okay? Because if you're going to be on this platform and you're going to get monetized, and that's the goal, YouTube cannot put ads, okay, on a video that's only 7 to 8 minutes, okay? Now, I've been a person of that nature that's been doing that, because I had to really niche down to myself and say, Kay, your videos are not long enough. And if you're really trying to be monetized, you have to make sure that your videos are at least 18 to 20 or 30 minutes, okay? Now, it's going to take you some time to build up to that. You have to like really make sure that you have your videos down to the T, all right? But the whole thing about being on YouTube is that you can practice, right? As you're making your videos, you are practicing, right? Trial and erroring, so that you will know what didn't work and what did work, okay? And then you're like, well, how am I gonna do that? Well, first thing first is you need to plan out what you want to talk about in your videos, like I do, okay? Plan them out, okay? Then when you're talking, okay, have key points that you want to talk about, like I did. Express those things, like I'm talking to you, okay? And then you want to slow down when you're talking. Okay, when you slow down while you're talking, that helps the time, okay? And you get more comfortable with your audience, and then you'll tend to have a longer video, okay? Subscribe, because your girl's spending a lot of time with y'all, right? more about Kay. Okay, I'm an English teacher of almost 11 years. I'm in my classroom right now making YouTube videos because it's my planning period, but I love to value my time. My children's or students' lessons already been planned, so I use some of my time to make videos while I'm at school, okay, about a good 20 to 25 minutes, because my planning period is about almost an hour. And then if I need to do anything, I take care of that either before I make my video or after, because I've been doing this for 11 years. It doesn't take me much to figure out how to run my classroom and operate things, if that makes sense, okay? So I think I gave y'all enough value to go and make some good content, okay? As I said before, I'm gonna drop a 12 strategy series or video on what you need to do on how to create your content so that it won't be as confusing. I'm also going to drop some information in the description box, a few videos that you can go and watch as well to help you grow as a YouTuber. But the main takeaways, once again, is who's your audience, what your channel is going to be mainly about, and how can you describe your channel in 3 description words, okay? What will be those words, or not words, but long form words, right? Like, like I said, YouTube tips, YouTube growth, and financial growth. Those are my 3 things. What are your 3 things? Okay, think about it. Take some time, okay? YouTube is not a hurry up. It's not a rush. You have to, this is a slow process, and at the same time you can possibly grow faster, right? But as you are on the platform, take the first few months on practicing to get things down, okay? Don't worry about trying to edit on your videos. Don't worry about trying to do all those different particular components at that current time. Don't worry about that. Push the videos out as you're making your videos and learning the dynamics of YouTube. Study the platform. That is the best thing you can do for yourself. Study the platform, because you are now a student trying to learn and navigate through this, okay? Now, the main takeaway I want you to take from this: do not look at other people's progress that you've seen, like these YouTubers that's been on here for a gazillion years, and get down on yourself because you feel like oh my, I'm not doing enough. These people have been on YouTube since it first came out, some of them, okay? I'm exaggerating, but you know what I mean, okay? Some of these people have been on here since forever. So they have learned and navigate through the platform, and YouTube know them already. YouTube I know what they about to do. As soon as they put out the video, they make sure they put their videos out to their audience, and they get a ton of views within the first 3 days, okay? You're new. We have to work for this, okay? So it's gonna take some time to figure this out. So make sure that you're trial and erroring, having fun, documenting your progress on YouTube, and letting people know, like I said before, what you're working towards and if you reach those goals. People love to hear you see if you reach those goals, and be vulnerable if you haven't reached those goals, okay? People are loving on YouTube, okay? Some people can be mean, but guess what? I call it block out the noise. That's what I tell my kids and my students: block out the noise, okay? And a term that my students are using, because I feel like I'm old, y'all. I feel like I'm old, but lock in, okay? Lock in, as they like to say, okay? Which means pay the hell attention, okay? Focus on what your end goal is and strive for that. While focusing, block out the noise. Say it with me: block out the noise, right? We ain't worried about them people over there, okay? You ain't worried about the other channel over there. You're gonna worry about your channel and what you can offer to your people or your audience or your family, whatever you want to call them, right? I'll call mine family members. Hopefully you will decide to subscribe and become a family member and learn, okay? But block out the noise, have fun, okay? And go about your day, okay? Don't get all tied up into seeing all these videos talk about all this other stuff, okay? Like I said before, go ahead and subscribe, like, and comment if you stay for this long. I hope you have a great day. Don't let anybody mess up your day, okay? And go do something and treat yourself. You're worth it, okay? You're worth a Dunkin' Donut drink. All right, go treat yourself. All right, have a good day. All right, and if anyone told you I love you, okay, family love, okay, toodles.